Hello, hello! How is everybody doing today? Wrong. Okay, here we are. How is everybody doing today? All right. Got a couple of things I would like to say, in that originally tomorrow was going to be a stream day. After a little bit of consideration, it will be a stream day, so y'all can expect that. Meanwhile, I'm holding on to a crap ton of gold because the quick drafts are not what I want them to be. Although I guess I could do a traditional draft. Although in all honesty, the traditional drafts are also kind of bleh. I would like to do a sealed, but I also need to... Oh, you know what? I can probably get like 4 or 5 wins in a sealed. Probably. But you know what? For now, just going to do what we planned on doing, which is best of 3 Explorer with mono red Wildfires. Now, this was actually the build that I showed off the other day. I have actually changed one thing, in that I think I took something out for Chandra's regulator. But for the most part, if you were here last stream, then you already know sort of the thesis of the deck, if you will. In that, this being a brand new format, a lot of people, I feel, are going to be skipping or trying to cheat their mana a little bit. And this deck is kind of meant to sort of exploit that. So we have Cleansing Wildfire, which destroy target land. Its controller may search your library for a basic land card, put it onto the battlefield tapped and shuffled, draw a card. Against certain matchups, specifically what I've been noticing are the 3-color matchups. In particular, the 3-color mutate matchups, to give a name. This is kind of just Stone Rain. Some of the matchups will have enough regular land or basic lands to where this isn't Stone Rain, but that's okay. In the matchups where Cleansing Fire is bad, we have Cascading Cataracts to combo this off. Cascading Cataracts has Indestructible, tap, add Colorless, 5, tap, add 5 mana in any combination of colors, which also allows us to activate our Golos Tireless Pilgrim. Outside of that, we're kind of just a Fires of Invention deck, in which we have just a lot of strong cards. We also have Karn the Great Creator, which can help us do some pretty disgusting stuff. Specifically, Crucible Loop, with Crucible and Field of Ruin. If you guys aren't familiar with Crucible looping, basically Crucible of Worlds, you can play lands from your graveyard. Field of Ruin, 2, tap, sack it, destroy target non-basic land and opponent controls. Each player searches your library for a basic land card, puts it onto the battlefield, then shuffles. After a certain point, Field of Ruin just becomes a Stone Rain or a Wasteland. And we are also running a fair number of basic lands in order to really facilitate this. Also, We are also running a singular Memorial Tour, which, I mean, effectively, Memorial Tour is sort of the finisher to the Crucible loop, just because it can destroy any land. But at 5, technically 6 mana, because it does have to sacrifice itself, it's a little iffy. But Karn allows us to basically toolbox our entire sideboard, which, if you guys, we have Grafdigger's Cage, Pithing Needle, Shadow Spear, Crucible, Sovereign, a Sky Sovereign console flagship, Combustible Gear Hulk, Treasure Vault, which is an artifact land. I didn't know that the first time until, like, I was wishing and this popped up. We also have Soul Guide Lantern, Chandra's Regulator, Dampening Sphere, Myriad Construct, Golos, another Golos, and a God Pharaoh statue. Basically, with exception of Myriad Construct, all of these cards are fairly good at any point in the game. Myriad Construct is a very... It's a card I kind of want to replace early. Or I want to try and figure out a good replacement for it. Because if you guys don't know, I actually looked up this was a deck that was featured or created by Aspiring Spike on the Channel Fireball official YouTube video, except it's he was specifically playing it in Pioneer. I thought that the thesis was great in that Cleansing Wildfire and Cascading Cataracts was a pretty good combo, just because it allows you to, some pretty interesting red mana ramp. And like the rest of the deck was pretty strong as well. The issue is that a couple of the card selections that he made is just not available in Explorer yet. So, basically, of note, Chandra's Regulator is specifically trying to do its best impersonation of Pyromancer's Goggles, which is a really strong card. It's just, I don't know when you would side that in. So Pyromancer's Goggles is a 5-mana legendary artifact from Magic Origins. Tap, add red to your mana pool. When that mana is spent to cast a red instant or sorcery spell, copy that spell and you may choose new targets for the copy. I can see it working very well with Light Up the Night and maybe double Cleansing Wildfiring. But for the most part, I just am not sure what use it is. And then the other one, the Myriad Construct, I kind of already forgot what I was using it as a replacement for. So let me just double check that real quickly. I bet it was something else that was pretty small. Sorry, I'm like... Really unsure now. Ring of Three Wishes. That's what it was. So, Ring of Three Wishes is a really weird spell. Or a really weird artifact. In that I think it's, okay, so it's a 2014 card. Basically, it's a 5-mana artifact that ETBs with 3 wish counters on it, and you pay 5, tap, and remove a wish counter, and you basically just demonic tutor a card. Obviously, we don't really have anything in here that can fulfill that functionality, So I'm trying to figure out like what I could use in place of this. Anyways, I'm going to fire an ad and then we will get started shortly. So hang on, guys. Okay, so we're back. I've looked through our selection of cards, and honestly, like it's pretty hard to determine like what I really would want. Maybe Planner Bridge is the only one that sort of fulfills the Ring of Three Wishes functionality for us, but something like, I don't know, a lithoform engine might be good in place of Myriad Construct, just because once you have fires out, all of your like mana is pretty kind of solved as it is. There's also Cosmos Elixir, which could be helpful as well. I don't want to put in Aetherworks Marvel because I feel like Aetherworks will not do enough. The Celestis might be an interesting one, but I really don't think that will be helpful. And like, what else could there be? Maybe Bont or Hazaret's Monument. I don't know. The deck isn't going to be perfect, unfortunately, but with the Wishboard, it is pretty dang close. It's just Myriad Construct that I'm kind of trying to think, you know, what could I replace it with? So yeah, let's kick into some games. Alright, so we won the die roll, which is great. This is a terrible hand, though. This is slightly better. We have early protection with Light Up the Night. We can Fires of Invention into Chandra. Probably protect ourselves a little bit more if we draw the fourth land. But for the most part, I'm still trying to figure this out. Sacred Foundry is a little concerning. to start, because this could be a very aggressive deck that only runs red-white. Red-white humans. Okay. Catilda. Okay, interesting. So I'm considering whether to fire the Field of Ruin here and get rid of the unclaimed territory. This is probably Naya humans, if I had to guess, in which case getting him off green is my #1 concern. Firing the Field of Ruin here would also just allow me to get a little bit of card advantage. Alternatively, I could light up the Knight Catilda. He'd still be down to 3 lands. I think it's better just to light up Catilda. Just because if he does have an untapped land, then that means he's not at 4. Okay, Thraben Inspector is actually a really good for me to see. Naming human again. Okay, Swiftblade Vindicator is a little concerning. So let's fire off the fires now. We probably just... Oh, we can't even pay the X for Light Up the Night, so... We'll just leave Chandra there to burn. Thraben Inspector is, like, of very little concern.
Well, that was a disaster.
Okay. Burning those to draw. Alright. What's interesting is that I have not seen a single basic from him.
When people start screaming, I know I'm on track. Yup, you're going down.
Yeah, I think we just cast the Valakut Awakening here. We can put these 2 on the bottom. That's actually really good for us. So we use the Den. We probably field one of the unclaimed territories and start cutting him on green just a little bit, hopefully. Okay. So yeah, these fields are Stone Rains, which is great for me. And cutting his, okay, so a Secluded Courtyard now. A General Kudro. Interesting. Going after Light Up the Night, okay.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
So, we're just gonna leave Chandra to die here. Thalia doesn't really do much.
I don't need this.
So, Cavalier here is actually probably our best hit. So yeah, that goes down. Cavalier of Flame is suddenly a very real clock for him. He could have another General Kudro. Okay, Giant Killer is, like, not the worst because we get to deal 2 to him. Alright. I think we just passed the turn here. We leave up Den of the Bugbear and Memorial to War. If he just attacks me here, then I'm kind of okay with it. Adeline Resplendent Cathar is very interesting. So he's now down to just 2 mana. And we've pretty much thinned out our entire deck at this point. Yeah, we're only like... we're 24% to hit a land. Meanwhile, he's pretty much got to draw all of his land naturally at this point. Light Up the Night doesn't really save me? No, yes, it does. Okay, so we Light Up the Night for 3. The 4th damage kills Adeline. Oh, but we're still dead. Okay, well. Alright. That's fine. We go to game 2. We do actually have a little bit of sideboard tech here, though. Like, Bone Crusher Giants are not super great, I think, in this matchup. Maybe I want to cut a Awakening, though. I think I want to cut an Awakening here. So that way we can play Anger and 3 Bone Crusher Giants. Outside of that, we just kind of didn't draw what we needed to. Which is a little unfortunate, but it is what it is. Alright, so we'll be on the play. This is actually amazing for us. So we get Cascading Cataracts, Mountain. We get to Stone Rain their first 2 lands. Or no, we do Den of the Bugbear first. And then Field of Ruin. Thraben Inspector is literal nothing. We can Karn on 4, get... Get Crucible and start just strip locking at this point. Because we're not really under threat through Thraben Inspector. Name human, sure. Or we can just draw the best, our best draw on this. Okay. Sweet. Yeah. And this is what I mean. Like, people are excited for this new format. They're playing really greedy mana-based decks. So we can probably exploit that this very early on. So now we're on the draw. This is a little bit more tricky for us. I do want to mulligan this. Okay, Field of Ruin. Fable of the Mirror Breaker is a little questionable, but I think this works pretty well for us. No play on 1 is interesting, which means that he probably has a Catilda. A Luminarch Aspirant is not great for us. However, if we draw a Light Up the Night, then I think we're fine. Okay, Thraben Inspector there. That's a little monka, Cascading Cataracts. Alright, so let's see here. What could we use that will get us out of here? We actually probably wish for Combustible Gear Hulk? No, that can't be right. Yeah, I think we grab Combustible Gear Hulk here. And then next turn we can play... Oh, okay, General's Enforcer is like really frustrating here. Oh no, it's Legendary Humans. Okay. Okay, I kind of need Shadow Spear here. We're just in a really awkward situation here. mean, obviously I'm going to block the Luminarch Aspirant here. Let's get rid of these 2 mountains. Oh, I could have killed the clue. Oh, well. This is just, like, really awkward here. Okay. We are saved. So he needs a removal spell for Combustible Gear Hulk, otherwise I pretty much just take over the game right here. Oh my god, he has it. Wow. It was really tough, man. That was really tough. I pretty much had to go down that exact line and hope that he didn't have the Cathar in order to survive. Because, like, I was threatening something big there. Okay. That's a little disappointing. All right. This is okay. It's not great. Blood Tithe Harvester, so like what? Black-red blood control or something? Alright, yeah. This is a little weird. Fatal pushing the token? Yeah, sure, that's fine. Not really super interested in that, but that's fine. Obnixilis the Adversary. Interesting.
After 1,000 years, fine, a pleasure doing you this
Sure.
quest. Your punishment punishment is my entertainment.
The thing is that this isn't super scary, this situation.
Pleasure doing business.
Like, he can do this all that he wants. Graveyard Trespasser is also annoying, but, you know, whatever. I do gotta start worrying about my land count, or my life count, though. I guess we'll see if he has a basic. Okay, so he does have basics. Interesting. I'm not honestly, like, super scared by this. Like, all of his stuff is actually only 3 cost.
Go ahead. Plead for mercy. Your punishment is my entertainment.
I think I need to make him, like, swing into me before he loses all of his stuff.
By coin or carnage, tribute is owed. Your punishment is my entertainment.
Sure, yeah. Like, this is actually just really annoying here. Chandra, Torch of Defiance, probably getting rid of Golos here. Yeah, that's fine.
Stop, drop, and roll won't help you, buddy.
How dare you destroy what I built?
No, this requires everything, so I just gotta pass the turn. And hope that he doesn't draw anything relevant. He'll probably ping me down to 3. Yeah, the Blood Crypt pings me down to 3. If he has a Bolt, okay, Fable of the Mirror Breaker is actually very annoying. Though Golos... Sure, that's fine. I really just need to survive this one turn. Sure. That's another Chandra. He's probably just going to throw it at my face. Yeah, that's fine. And if he has a 1 damage spell, then you know what? I'm oddly fine with that. Blood Chief's Thirst. Can I... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 6. No. Okay. Yeah. Gets rid of Golos. Means I have exactly 1 turn. Blood Tithe Harvester. That's really annoying. Alright. And nothing. Alright, so we go to game 2. And the fact that he's on kind of this really annoying discard base deck. Feel like the Valakuts are not going to be as good. Even though they are great as targets for what is it? The Jeez, my brain has just died. Okay. Well, this is great for us. So Light Up the Night deals with early stuff. The fact that he has basics means that Cleansing Wildfire actually ramps us here with Cascading Cataracts. Because he's probably going to want to avoid giving me Field of Ruin targets. Thoughtseize. Okay. Going after Cleansing Wildfire already? Wow. He doesn't want me to ramp. Okay, cool. So Thoughtseize... So he knows I have the Anger of the Gods. We'll fire off the Fable here. If our Goblin lives, then that's great for us. Okay, Bone Crusher Giant sucks, but that is perfectly fine. If we can rip... Okay, so I think I want to pitch a Karn and a Light. Okay, that's actually great for us. We will just... Thinking here, do we want a treasure vault just so that way we hit the 5th land? I actually feel maybe Pithing Needle will be better. Yeah, we'll Pithing Needle. I know his game plan now, so we'll name probably Obnixilis the Adversary.
Best if you stop.
Blood Tithe Harvester. I actually get a pretty nice 2-for-1 here. So yeah, we'll just go for maximum value here. Sure.
This was a waste of my time.
There is great power in the things we make.
Can't activate it because of Karn. Okay, another Anger of the Gods for us is actually pretty good. Although, I guess we just start trying to Crucible lock. And we're just going to start really putting the screws on this guy at this point.
Evil cannot withstand a righteous heart.
All right. So, I think we got it. I think we got it here. I like this build against this deck. This guy's probably thinking like, man, geez, this guy sided in so many board wipes. The fact that we were able to like hold off the Kolaghan's Command as well, kind of great for us. Kolaghan's Command, I forgot, is a card available in this format. Wow, no. No red mana, no. I kind of have to keep this, unfortunately. Although, double Field of Ruin means a lot to us. Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Sure, I'll stomp that. Another Fable, jeez.
You and I are gonna take them out. You play with fire, you're gonna get burned.
Okay. Like, I can deal with the reflection quite easily. Thoughtseize getting light up the night, clearly. Go blank. Holy crap. He got my entire yard. This isn't... Oh, it's an enchantment? Why is that an enchantment and not a legendary? Yeah, saw that one coming. Doesn't really matter to me.
Over here. Don't you hate that burnt hair smell?
The only way I'm gonna get out of this is if I crucible lock him.
Oh, today's my lucky day.
I'm gonna have to add the red mana, tap Cascading Cataracts, cast field or sack Field of Ruin, start thinning out my deck a little bit. Yeah, you got another 3/3. Cool. You're hitting me for 6. Yeah. Chop chop. Okay, well that's out of the question now.
Figure it out on your own. Yup, you're going down.
Kolagon's command. Wow. My man is just super aggressive.
Oh, say hello to my little friend.
And the fact that I'm stumbling so hard on mana is not helping me whatsoever. He's drawn 2 extra cards. Or he's looked at 2 extra cards at this point. Infernal Grasp doesn't do anything on this board. He can kill Karn. That's fine. Crucible goes away. Whatever. I can get it back with Karn.
I am proud.
Fable does not help me here. I've got to play Bone Crusher Giant. But he's just going to -3. He's not going to -3. Interesting. Unless if he has another spell. Duress. He reveals Fable. Sure. He probably just protects Chandra here. Yeah. We play Bone Crusher number 2. He Castle Lock Thwains, draws an extra card. This card draw is actually what's going to kill me here. He can -3 to kill Bone Crusher, taking 2. Or not? I thought it was whenever it was targeted, period. Okay, I guess not. There's his Ob Nixilis, the adversary, which I did not want to see, but he's getting back Graveyard Trespasser, or Graveyard Glutton, I guess. Getting rid of both Bone Crusher Giants, okay, fine. I'm just stuck on 4 lands, but this is still a game.
Yup, you're going down.
No thought even at firing off that Thoughtseize. I mean, obviously I'm going to block the Glutton. The Glutton's like 0-sum. But I'm like stuck. Even if I draw my 5th land at this point, I'm just kind of stuck treading water. So I'm just going to concede here. Very annoying, but there was probably a way for me to win that. Currently 1-5 overall in best of 3, by the way. Which is no bueno. As much as one land with Valakut Awakening could be, good it could be, I don't think we really want to do that. Okay, so immediately telling me that Cleansing Wildfires are not going to really hit anything. If I could rip my cascading, I was almost about to say cascading Cadillacs. My cataracts, then this would be a much different game, because then I would be able to start really aggressively ramping. But as things stand right now, okay, Brutal Cathar. So I already know, so this is green-white humans? Green-white tokens? I know I'm already going to dump 2 of these Cleansing Wildfires from Fable. Opponent is thinking for what here? Does he have a disenchant? Okay, Light Up the Night here isn't the worst. My opponent's like super confused, I bet. He's like, wait, what? You dumped 2 Cleansing Wildfires and now you're pointing it at your own land. Was that your original plan? Yes, I would like to search for a basic mountain. So double Light Up the Night here actually really helps me, because I get to kill the Brutal Cathar, hopefully. Opponent's really deep in the tank. I wonder why. Okay, cool. I might just fire off this Valakut Awakening here. Okay, wow. Intrepid Adversary probably firing or activating once? Yeah, okay, so I take 4. I get to Golos. Potentially. Or I can do the safe play and light up for 2, pretty much making sure the Intrepid Adversary dies. And then I probably Valakut away a Valakut. I think it's better just to play it a little bit safe and go for the Adversary. Turn a Valakut, draw 2. Okay, another Fable's not the worst thing. So Golos finds me... Okay, Kabira takedown. That's weird. This really does just feel like green-white tokens. So yeah, let's just fire off the Golos here. Again, he's just pausing at weird moments. I think we grab the Den. He might have, like, a fight spell? Gathering Throng. Okay, sure. So he gets to fire one more off? Does he have another Kabira takedown? March of Otherworldly Light for 5? Exiling... No, discarding another March... Okay. Interesting. I'm just kind of stuck. Okay. Another March for 5. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm not winning this at this point. He has too big of a board state. So I'd rather just move on to game 2. I almost want to ditch the Cleansing Wildfires. But I'm more positive that, like, getting rid of a Fable and maybe a Valakut might be correct. Okay, Anger of the Gods off the rip is very strong for me. I can basically just let him commit as much as he wants to the board early on. And then later, we probably just fire off the Anger. Because he's probably... I can probably... Yeah, we'll just fire off the Field of Ruin now. Get rid of the Sun Petal Grove. Get a red source. He finds another white source, probably. Unless if he actually has another green source. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, Catcher's Monument, that's fine. This is just really a really awkward spot for me. So I can Mountain Golos. Oh, that's why. Okay. So he's playing Torrens. I probably just fire off the Anger here. Or maybe I fire off the Golos first. I think I actually... Ooh. So we can do Fires, Golos, find a Cataract. He's kind of in this weird spot where he wants to march both. I can next turn Cleansing Wildfire the Cascading Cataract, getting my 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so Skyclave Apparition will get Cleansing Wildfire, or Fires of Invention, firing off Kabira Takedown. Okay, so I'm going to get an absolutely massive Cavalier, or Anger of the Gods here. It looks like he only has white mana, and his duels are fetching him as green. Yeah, okay. Alright. Shafet Dunes is a little annoying, but we can work through that. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we need 2 more lands for Golos to even start being active. So yeah, he plays all 3 Gathering Throngs. That's fine. We play Golos here. Do we just grab Blast Zone? I feel like we kind of have to threaten the Blast Zone. Shafet Zunes is annoying. So... and Kabira Takedown. Okay, cool. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. This is exact. Wow. Man, I probably should have gone after my own Cascading Cataract. I don't know. That was kind of questionable, I guess. I thought that I stabilized really well, too. Okay. Let's do a sealed, and then... what was that? Like 3 or 4 matches? I think that was like 3 matches. I don't know. Let's do a sealed, and then I'll fire up a PT top 8, and then I'll call it a day. We might be blue, white, black. Depending on what our polls look like, of course. Unfortunately, we got the, like, exact 2 lands that we probably didn't want. As this only finds swamps, this only finds plains for us. We could probably go into green, white, blue and be able to use the Cabaretti Courtyard. We opened a murder, which is great. Okay. Hypnotic Grifter? I honestly haven't played with many of these cards. Or haven't had a chance to. We only got 1 Jewel Thief. That's a little frustrating. If he got like 2 or 3 of these, then yeah, I would definitely work to try and add green to our pool. But as things stand right now, it's just... I don't think green is quite in the cards. Run Out of Town, I don't think is very good. Well, I mean, it effectively makes a draw dead for a turn. So running out of town, permanent, such as the hearse, the unlicensed hearse, is pretty good. I have a ton of 3 drops in these colors. Let's ditch the Gathering Throng. The Inspiring Overseers, I definitely want to play. Mage's Attendant is actually pretty good. Majestic Metamorphosis is also not bad. Obscure Initiate, I'm fine with. Psionic Snoop is a little weird. Whoa, what? Not quite into Rooftop Nuisance as a card. Windshield Agent. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Maestro's Initiate, we can activate it, so I'm fine with that. Double Murder. Murder is just so good and limited nowadays. Nightclubber. That's not bad. Wait. Huh? Oh. Okay, Tenacious Underdog I'm like a little less high on. I was super high on this initially. But I guess that's because I just completely overlooked the blitz ability part. Alright, so I gotta make a ton of cuts. Or maybe we just play a 60 card deck. 5, 10, 16, 17. We might actually be able to splash Falco. I don't know. What does the seal generator think I should do? Hypnotic Grifter. Really? Really wants me to make this build? So it wants me to do blue-white, but I don't think it were blue-black. No, there's no way I'm putting in Brass Knuckles. Hypnotic Grifter, Slip Out the Back, Disdainful Stroke. Metamorphosis, Snoop, Nuisance. Windshield Agent, Double Run Out of Town. Then, Grizzly Sigil, Tenacious Underdog, Murder, Double Nightclubber, Revel Ruiner, Girder Goons, Join the Maestros, Vampire Scrivener, Snooping Newsy, and... Man, this just doesn't feel right. Like, 4-3 worth of stats is definitely worth it. Maybe I get rid of the girder goons. Honestly, something like Buyer Silence is a little eh. I don't know. This is like really weird. We're just super heavy on the 3-drop slot. Feel like I should cut Grizzled Sigil. Oh no, let's try this. Thank you, by the way, for everybody who is watching right now. This is a little awkward because we can't really cast anything. I'm gonna keep it just to see what happens, but I mean, this is kind of a slowish format. Okay, so we have Murder. Okay, Tenacious Underdog is very good for us. Strangle, really? Capenna Express. I think we just fire off the courtyard here. Yeah, we'll just fire off the Mage's Attendant here. If he tries to remove it, we can just slip it out the back. Witty Roastmaster. Gotcha. Sure. Yeah. Pyro Sledge Arsonist. Okay. Sweet. Okay, where was I? Oh yeah, if you've been enjoying the stream so far, you know, feel free to follow if you feel obligated to. Tips or subscriptions are much appreciated. Other than that, let's keep rolling. This isn't the worst. Probably just fire off the Skybridge Towers first and then go into the Riveteer's Outlook. Ooh, that's a good one. Wow, we get to fire off Rafine right away. Woo! That's a very niche, like, selection there. Broken Wings. I don't think... Well, flying's just pretty good no matter what. But I don't think that you would want to use Broken Wings of all things. Or maybe you do. I don't know. Civic Gardener? Alright. Wow, that's a good one. Broker's Ascendancy is nuts. Jeez. Sure, that's fine. Human Citizen. Sure. 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 Yeah, that's fine. That's annoying, but that's fine. So this is where, like, Run Out of Town would be really good here. Are you serious? Yeah, that's fine. The problem is that I can't kill these creatures. The brokers are just kind of nuts. Yeah, that doesn't help me whatsoever. This isn't the worst. The question is, do I Shattered Seraph an island so that way I have murder on turn 3, or do I play the Snooping Newsy? I probably just... Okay. My man's just all aggro. Okay, well... I will gladly mill 2 cards. Nothing of consequence was lost. So I can trade with the contender, murder the backup agent, although I don't really want to. Like, if he has a spell for it, then fine, sure. I don't really care. He might give me a better target for murder, in all honesty. Okay, he won't. In which case, I think I just shattered Seraph the Swamp? Rumor Gatherer. Okay. I think I just ditched the Metamorphosis. Rebel Ruiner, I can murder that. Rafine's Guidance? Yeah, no blocks, sure, that's fine. Get a little bit of a mana advantage. So he wants to race. That is okay by me. Join the Maestros. Okay, sure, that's fine. So scry 1, then draw 1. Sure. And this might be game here, unless if he has, I don't know, Grizzly Sigil? He can bring me down to 11. And obviously I just block. I get to run this token out of town here. Or I guess whatever he Rafine guidance is, I'll run out of town. Buy your silence. Okay, that's pretty good. Sure. That's frustrating, but sure. I just need to deal 2 more damage, which is the frustrating part. He has to block the windshield agent here. He takes 4. I get to draw a card off of this, which is absolutely not what I wanted. He's still got a whole grip of cards, though, but he is down to 2, so he has to deal with both creatures here. Skycrier lets him live a turn. Sure, that's fine. I'm just forcing you to use all of this removal on really crappy creatures, in all honesty. Sure. Doesn't solve the issue. Yeah. He was probably searching for like that perfect 2-for-1 setup. This isn't the worst. Double Inspiring Overseer into potentially Revel Ruiner. Plus, we do also have Murder. Riveteer's Initiate, that's fine. No blue, though. And yeah, don't really mind trading there. So Cabaretti, Broker's Initiate, with Gilded Pinions. No blue was a little unfortunate. Okay, there's our blue. Riveteer's Outlook, probably finding, I would guess, a forest? A swamp? 4-color? I'm sorry, what? You're 4-color? Ah, okay. Wow, Unleash the Inferno. Alright, sure, yeah. I mean, I don't really need that much more mana at this point. Revel Ruiner is plenty good as it is. Strangle's, like, whatever. Fight Rigging. Sure. Yeah, I just waited too long on the Nightclubber. I don't know why I did. Wrecking Crew is not gonna fly, in all honesty. Opponent's like really thinking here. Spara's Adjudicators. Sure. That doesn't help you whatsoever. And I know that you have the, Oh, you bottomed the Skycrier. Okay, interesting. Why would you do that? Alright. Exponential growth. Okay, cool. I'm actually really happy I spent the gems. This isn't the worst. Sure. I don't really see any reason to Nightclubber against the Civil Servant. Although now, murdering the Skyjack is of the utmost importance. Okay. I'm trying to think, what do I want to dump for Toulouse? Voice of the Vermin. Why is this thing a citizen? Yeah, let's just fire off Toulouse. We'll connive away the Scrivener, and we'll play out the underdog. And I guess we'll try to start evening things up. Elegant entourage. Not a fan, not a fan. I'm probably gonna have to murder the entourage. Yeah, murdering the entourage seems correct. Probably blitz out the nightclubber too. Try and find something else. Okay, run out of town is not the worst. I don't think he can kill me here. Famous last words, I know. But just firing off the voice, huh? It doesn't have trample. Dapper shield mate, though, is very frustrating. So I can at least knock some of these shields off. When it attacks... Yeah, no, there's no way for me to win this. Ah. I don't know. I don't know. I think we'd mulligan this. Because I don't see how this is a good hand. Okay, this is a great hand. Holy crap. So we ditched the Girder Goons. Fire off the Grifter. Obscure a storefront is like nothing. Fire this off on an island. Oh my... Wait! You can fetch... No, you can't. Okay. Backup agent isn't anything. Broker's hideout. Sure, yeah, that's fine. Sure, that's fine. That doesn't actually solve your issue, though. Echo Inspector? Yeah, sure, that's totally fine. I feel very far behind, though. As weird as that is. Alright. Sanctuary Warden. Wow. Well, Queza will help me stay alive. Because every time I cast Tenacious Underdog, I'm going to be drawing a card. I'm going to be draining him for 2 a turn at this point. Oh my lord. Voice of the vermin again. So 5, 4, 3. This is painful. I think I just gotta fire off this Shattered Seraph past the turn. So 5, 4, 3, 2. I can get him down to 1 next turn, and then it's literally just hoping that I survive. Okay. Five, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So he's put me in a situation where I have to block Voice of the Vermin. Cool. Wonderful. I probably would have won here. One, two, three. Yeah. Close, but no. All right, not bad though. All right. Okay, guys. Well, I think I'm going to call it here. I'm kind of tired. But tomorrow there will be a stream. Don't worry about it. We'll probably do some more. We'll probably do some more Explorer. And, I don't know, maybe I'll re-up some gems and we will, go for maybe another sealed? I don't know. But yeah. Thank you everybody for coming by. No matter how long you were in the stream. It is much appreciated. As usual, if you enjoyed the stream, feel free to follow. If you really enjoyed the stream, feel free to subscribe or donate. Either one works. Next stream tomorrow, I'm not exactly sure. Beyond doing some Explorer, what it's really going to entail. But I'm pretty kind of tapped out tonight. So I'll catch you guys next time, and I hope you all have a good day. Take care now.